Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we're playing Rakdos Discover deck that can actually go 6 drop into 5 drop into 4 drop into 3 drop all in one play. So the upside is absolutely insane. By the way, Aclazotz is always doing job in this video, so I think you will like it. And we'll have a show match that you never knew you needed, but it will be pretty cool. Be careful, it's a deck with a sideboard. It's from one of the tournaments, so don't craft it unless you know what you are doing. And yeah, let's go into games because I think you will see the deck in full glory. So enjoy, guys. All right, we're going first, and we're against our good friend of the channel. Let's see how it goes. Our hand is not very good, and our friend usually plays control. So if that's a control, I honestly think we are out because we don't have threats. We only have Harvester as the only creature. So yeah, I think that will be a full whiff here. So. Well, this won't be the best game ever. Alright, we can cycle one of the cutdowns. The problem is we have absolutely no curve. Like, we have 2 drop and 5 drop, and that's it. And against Azorius control, they will just... like, they're prepared for like full curve and they can still handle it. Let's attack. Hopefully we get the double block. That's literally the best we can hope for. But it's still really bad. We didn't know damage pretty much. We will cycle one of those and try to fix our draw a little bit, but it might be too late. It really depends if he will draw a sunfall. Because the draw is definitely not on the strong side. Yeah, if we... yeah, okay. This is maybe something. We don't really have options, we have only one play every turn. And I cannot activate land because if this dies, I'm fully out. Yeah, there's not much we can do. We have one play and we have to do it. I don't think we'll draw the card. I'm pretty sure it will die. And that's the problem. If you don't have enough pressure, it's just... yeah, like they can absolutely, like they can answer every second turn if you don't play every turn. So it's very easy for control deck. That's why you need to go every single turn, and then maybe you out pressure them. This is insanely good draw. Okay, man, this is what we needed. This is what we needed. And the bat to get this sweet sweeper. Man, this might be a comeback. Well, at least we have easy choice here. With Witness the Future, they should hit probably some kind of sweeper, so we need to be careful. The problem is they have white, so it won't be depopulated, it will be a sunfall. So Aclazotz needs, you know... oh, they're going for this one. I guess it fits the curve. Let's go for the black mana. We actually have less, and we need double, so we kinda have to get swamp here. And what do we do with Cruelty? Alright. So they're looking for a sweeper right now. Especially that they get a draw if they kill the bat. Not sure how we play it out, man. We could go with Aclazotz. It's great against everything except Sunfall. And we whiffed. We whiffed. Not great. If they hit Emperor, they will get the card, but we still need to attack, like, there's no way around it. And let's go Harvester, potentially cycling one of the cards. We just need to add any pressure we can. We also didn't curve to 5, so we cannot continue with the stuff. They will get the full value, absolutely brutal. I wonder if that's the card they have chosen with Witness the Future. It's generally higher quality. So what do we do, man? Cruelty shouldn't hit chapter 1 really, unless they have Emperor. By the way, this is an Emperor mana, but they only have 2 cards, so I assume they just, you know, have random cards. I kinda have to hit the land, but I like all of those cards, but we probably still need to cycle something. I will go with Cruelty, just because it doesn't hit very hard. We probably would have to go for chapter 2, and on chapter 3 there is a chance we don't have good targets. It's hard, I like all of those cards. Affliction. Okay, this is a draw. Man, if that's an Emperor, this is so bad. I honestly think he shouldn't have it, but he still might. And if we get the Emperor, we kinda lose most of the board, right? They can also go for the first strike, but then we anoint with Affliction. It breaks our turn, but at least we don't lose too much. We kinda have to do it before blocks, so it's kinda rough. Not sure, man. Not sure. I mean, we should attack with the bat, right? Man, do they really have it? I will chicken out, man. I will chicken out because it fits so perfectly. I'm just not taking the risk. Okay, it will be 2 for 1 this time. Even though I have Anoint with Affliction, I have better plays. And so if he had Sweeper, he would just trade everything, right? It can be a counter spell, but we cannot play around stuff right now. We just need to take whatever we take. That was a weird sentence, but I'm a little bit tired, so it's fine. And that's a memory. Oh, so that will be a Sweeper, but he didn't have it, so that's probably why the blocks. That's it. Easy. Well, and that's what happens if you don't have enough pressure, and we're still on 4 mana after 1/3 of the deck, which is insane. Appraiser is getting very good hits. Praetor is probably the best one, but honestly I think we're too slow. Like, he can take a full turn and we still cannot do anything. Like, we should be chaining Carnosaurs by now and we are playing 4 drops. Like, man, we actually drew 1/3 of the deck for those 4 lands. The only chance is that he whips with the second sweep. Man, really? I don't know, man. What can I do? Maybe we can draw something. I really need some... Okay, that's insane. I really need it, man. If we whip this turn, we just die to Sweeper fully. Here, we kinda still die, but we have a chance of casting Carnosaur turn after. So, you know, it's this classic deal. Will he draw a sunfall? Get lost? Alright. Alright, that's an interesting one. He still has the Memory Deluge turn, right? Oh, okay, that explains it. A little bit. And Reverie to draw cards. Alright. I mean, we can get to 0 cards if we really want to. I think we still go with the Carnosaur. Like, this really forces a lot of stuff. The cards are nice. Man, we're somehow in this game. I honestly didn't expect it. But maybe we can do something here. But still, it's about him whiffing, to be honest. Like, we really need it. Let's go for Gix. Not the best hit, but one that still matters at least. Alright, Sunset Reverie for full value, never like to see it. A land and a pass. Huh. It's time to read the ability, alright? Exile the top X cards. You may play without paying their mana costs. I mean, is it good enough? How much damage I can deal? To be fair, quite a lot. So they will block here and they get 7 damage. We could also go Carnosaur and then we deal way more, but I don't think it's worth it. And if he casts something, then we will be able to flip the Aclazotz. Sheoldred, that's a card. Alright, here she is. It's also Planeswalker, right? But now he has one card and we can activate Temple. And they're going for a token. That's an interesting choice. Double block on Gix, alright. So we have a choice. We can draw so many cards. That's insanely tempting. I just cannot resist, man. Drawing cards, my absolute bane. But drawing those two cards and dealing so much damage should really hurt this game. I didn't check if I played the land, because if I didn't, I can still flip it. Well, I played it. We need maximum pressure this turn. We cannot allow him to play a single Memory Deluge, because then he will find the missing answers. Alright, mitigating maximum damage. Our friend knows what he's doing at this point. And theoretically we can kill him. Maybe Sheoldred will get the missing damage, because I don't think we will actually kill him. We could also get some cards, but there's no way, like we're not getting what we need here. Is it sorcery? No, it can be cast as an instant. So do we go for it? We deal 4 damage. What are the cards we might hit? Honestly, not much except Emperor. Maybe Get Lost on the lockdown, but usually it's a whiff. We can... Oh, but nobody has enough cards. I will actually go for it. If for nothing else, just for your entertainment, guys. Because you probably never seen this one. Let's try and see what we hit. Double land. Well, we just saved his draw like crazy. Alright, that was the classic Gix ultimate, you know? And 2 more lands here. So we drew 4 lands in a row. Well, that's interesting. Let's at least make sure the next cards aren't. So yeah, after this turn, honestly, I think we might lose. This is not very good, man. We full whiffed on both fronts. And with 4 cards, memorable, I think that's kinda it. Yep, here's the sunfall. At least he's on 3, so there is a chance. I'm not sure what can we do, right? We can play Sheoldred and force some... Like, they will draw in response, go back to 6, right? Yeah. And with Takenuma, what can we get? Maybe a Appraiser or the Dino? Can we cast it? You know what? We can cast it and we will. If their win con is Jace, I'll take it. To be honest, Bat is also super interesting, because we could go Sheoldred on top of Bat. You know what? I'll take it. Let's just make sure that we have the right mana. 4 black mana, sure. You know what? Let's go with the Bat. Not the classic play, but he has so few cards. And I need this first. Well... Alright, good to know, good to know. Alright, again, we are going again into I hope he doesn't draw the card mode. 6 is a lot of life, but he just needs to whiff on 3 draws in a row, and Sheoldred just kills him. And then we can play another Sheoldred, so just please don't draw removal for a moment. Down to 4. Easy. Oh, never didn't have it. Story of this game. But we have another Sheoldred, so it's not fully over, and we can go Aclazotz. Alright, so he's life gaining. But you know what? This is not a good spot for him. So first we go, right? Because he cannot cast this, and those cards are useless in what we have. Yeah, I know, man. Show is harsh. And let's go on this one. So you need another exile effect. the final one. And we'll use this. I honestly probably won't even block with Sheoldred because it's too important. Well, we have some more lands. Should be Phyrexian, I guess, but well, man, like this game should end way before. We just needed to draw the right cards. Alright, Memory of the Rouge goes around Sheoldred, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he drew an answer. However, he can only cast something for 3 mana, so one of the cards needs to be an instant 2 mana removal, and the second one probably Sunfall or Farewell. Let's see if he can hit it. We are absolutely out of gas with those draws, man. Like, when Aclazotz is exiled, that's it. We can cycle one of the cards, right? 3 mana. Well, he will probably discard some negates, so this ability doesn't hurt him at all right now. Especially that he has doubles, so even if I have something that gets targeted by negate, one will suffice for him. Okay, a Gandro is not the worst, as long as it's not the Emperor. By the way, the Bat interaction is pretty crazy because Channel is discarding, and I cannot activate it on this turn, right? Alright guys, we are fighting. We are fighting for this win. Let's see the card. You know what? That is a card and he's fully tapped out. What do we go for? We have Shelly. We could go Carnosaur to just force him to draw a sweeper. Or try to check his... Oh man, this is a huge choice. I need to think about this one. This is the most important decision in the game, and this actually might affect who wins. They have Get Lost, so we might only get this one chapter. If I get Carnosaur... Man, how many sunfalls he used? 1, 2... Only 2, that's not too many. Triple Sunset Reverie, double Sunfall. I thought there's Farewell, but apparently not. Is it worth for only Carnosaur, man? Looking at his hand probably is not super important. You know what? Let's go for it. It's either a sweeper or a win for us. Go Carnosaur. Bring me more Cruelty of Gix. Or man. Man, those draws are not perfect, I'll tell you that. Okay, so we got only Carnosaur and nothing more. Go for the Throat, probably absolutely useless during the rest of the game. So yeah, let's see. Betrayal is a good one. That gives him more time, but if he cannot answer Carnosaur with a removal, the life gain won't matter as much. And they need to pay 2 life due to Sheoldred. Okay, I think that's it, right? They only draw gain 1 life in total. So if they went for display, it means they don't have place. Man, I cannot believe there is a chance we are winning. Man, this is a full roller coaster. If we can win with those draws, I'm impressed. And that's the 4th Sunset Reverie. Alright, so we kill one of the creatures at the end step. Oh, they have negate, by the way. So we probably aren't. So we aren't. Alright, let's go for it. We both don't know what the next card is, right? So if they use negate, I can draw Cruelty of Gix, but we both don't know. But of course it will be a land. It will be a land. Emperor mana, just in case. Just in case. I think it's still full swing. If we don't attack with Sheoldred, they just exile the Carnosaur. Of course. Just name the card. Insane. Alright. I really thought that it won't be the card I named, but it will be. So we need to go with this guy. As always, it needs to really, really help us. Do I even play it? Like, I can get something. Alright. He has empty hand. We answered everything. We endured everything. Is there a chance? Oh, no sleeping. That's what you get, my friend. Good game, good game. With this whiff, the game ends. But to be absolutely honest, at any point of the game, it could go to any of the players. It was just about those draws for both of us. But we survived double sunfall, so I'm pretty happy with this. I honestly didn't believe we can win this one. Alright, we're going first. Our hand looks decent. So we take off turn 1 and we set up the rest. I wonder. Alright, I see, I see. So, but enjoy, but you probably won't live very long. You know what? Man, maybe this interruption works. If we can get extra cards with Gix, that will be absolutely huge. What do we go for? I mean, Gix? Yes, we better go for this one. Let's go for Rexian. Please don't draw anything. Please give me a card, thank you. Alright, that's pretty huge. Well, this land would be better this turn, but at least we have a land. And we have good 3-drop, so if we miss the 4th, it's fine. At least we have a good chance to hit the 5-drop. And maybe even 6-drop. So they have a lot of strong 3-drops, which we will have to contest. No way. Are you absolutely... Why? Man, today they always draw what they need, every single time. And Bat doesn't do much. I think we go with Preacher, man. And then go for the throat. No way. Okay, yeah, man. I thought for a moment that he missed it. 3 damage. Sure. So not much we can do about it, unfortunately. Let's play the Preacher. At least this one survives. And maybe we can start drawing cards this way. Right, we have more. Yeah, so we'll potentially draw cards. Well, I'm pretty happy I have this. Oh boy. Well, I could go for a full Cruelty of Gix, to be honest. And you know what? We will. We will, because we're getting some good value. So first it will be Trespasser. We give them information, what we don't like, but Cruelty with full value is insane, and we actually will get this Obliterator if we want. And 5 damage absolutely doesn't matter, so we can fully ignore it. But man, this go for the throat is pretty good. I don't think they play bats, right? So we should be okay. Alright. We'll probably try to discard it before the Cruelty, goes to chapter. What is the card? We have 5 mana. I'm honestly thinking just about removal. We could also go for a land, but that's probably not the best play. Aclazotz is also really good. I will go with Aclazotz, man. This is a good hit from the Carnosaur, but I like it, alright? I like it, and it has lifelink. So, we go for the throat this, and what with the 3 mana? We probably go for the bat. He really wants to attack, but we'll have a lifelinker, so let's get it. Extra creatures are super nice, especially ones with a lifelink. What? No way he drew something. Is that another cut down? I think it is, right? They had priority. They don't play green, so it's not a fight spell or anything. Man, I'm so tempted to just play this. I need to take a hit, but... Nah, we probably go like this, right? It should do better overall. And we'll see the card. It is indeed cut down, so that's fine. I think we just take the damage and we discard the Carnosaur. Sure, now we know everything. So yeah, I really wanted to leave the mana for Carnosaur. Oh, we don't have great targets, but we'll just discard something. And we need to do it after the Trespasser exiles, right? Oh, he's exiling his stuff, that's weird. He might have another Trespasser. The chance is super low. Worst case, I will just do it main phase. Well, I really want Aclazotz, alright? I really want it. And with no blocks here. Because when we get single one... Sheoldred. Alright, that's a strong one. We will have to solve it. We can absolutely draw a card right now. Right? It's here. Alright. And let's get our stuff. Because we have some cool creatures. And let's see what we discover. Not the best hit, not the worst. It's okay. I'm at 5, so I kinda need to start, you know, respecting Obliterator, I guess. Yeah, and we don't want to cycle anything. Yeah, so unfortunately, it won't be very good this turn. Alright, one card. And nobody has 8 cards, so Sheoldred cannot transform. That's something we need to be careful of. But we can put a lot of pressure, and this has Death Touch, this has huge stats. So that's 9 damage a turn that he kinda has to respect. He also has the Death Toucher, so that might be a problem. It's super important what card he drew. I would really love him to whiff. Yeah, so we kinda have to kill Obliterator. He knows that we and this guy is a god of drawing removal when he needs it. That's insane. It's just one card, man. Come on. Alright, so yeah, that's not great. That's a pretty good curve. Alright, but you know what? We kinda cleared the board with this. So maybe it's not the worst. Thanks to this we have Menace. What stats do you have? 2-3. So he cannot kill both. I kinda like it. I don't need 6 mana right now. I might draw the Carnosaur, but we already wasted 2. So it shouldn't be like this. And this way he can only kill one of the creatures. Probably Preacher. Yeah. So we traded 1 for 1 for a 5-drop. Well, some bats. Let's go with Aclazotz. Bro, like, you need to carry me because it's not going well. But our opponent is in full top deck mode. Nothing... Like, he didn't plan for it, alright? It should be fully random. It should just be a whiff. Let's see what he drew. I'm a little bit scared. He's highlighting a lot of creatures with this one card. And we indeed drew this one. Like, if that's a removal, he will just play it, right? So... Oh, but we get the value. We get the value, even if he plays. Okay, a land, that's huge. Okay, with this, I think we won, right? There's no way he's coming back from this. And we just play a huge dinosaur, and we discover. So as you can see, one whiff, and he's absolutely out of the game. And yeah, Carnosaur does this kind of thing, and Aclazotz is a really good one. And here we have some bat wars to end the story. The first bat always wins. Also the vents are nice, because if I draw a land, I can just cycle it. We probably want to trade, right? He got the card, so good trade for him. I can just... Okay, never mind. I'll just go full swing. With this, we are pretty scared. Underdog is a decent blocker, but not crazy one. Okay, let's count the damage. They have 12 potentially. They can have 12. Yeah, if they want, we want. If they want, they can defend, but they will get a lot of losses. So I think it's still fine. I think it's still fine, and we draw a card. I'm not sure about this guy. Well, I think we just attack and see what we get. Creature. Yeah, let's just go for the good traits. Alright. Okay. not the best one. But we should be super ahead, and they're starting to give us cards, because they kinda are forced to block, man. They're already at 2. I shouldn't play it. I shouldn't play it. Yeah, we just keep this one, I think. Well, he's on 3, so let's go all in. There is no way he has Gix command, right? In the deck. There is no way. I think we won. Yeah. Man, this was super close. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. So what about the deck? How cool is it? This is best of 3 list. Who played it? Let me check. Yep, this guy. And yeah, it seems to be a pretty interesting deck. It has insane upside. As we mentioned in the intro, like going full chain of value is absolutely insane. It happens very rarely, but Carnosaur usually hits something that is relevant, and just hitting Carnosaur into Appraiser, which you both have 4 of those, is insane tempo swing. This also goes around sunfalls, probably one of the reasons why we recovered after sweepers so well. Because one creature can basically make you a full board if you are lucky enough. The downside is exactly this. You need to just hit the right card, and if you go Carnosaur and you hit a cut down, I'll guarantee you won't be super happy. So it's a very random deck. So I think it can be not for everyone. I personally don't love this style. So even though the deck is kinda interesting, and I also learned to appreciate the Preacher, I mean, it's a solid card. It always does something. And Aclazotz is always doing so much heavy lifting, man. I need to use this card more, and you have seen that it's on the channel more and more. But going back to Carnosaur, like, it can absolutely whiff, and it can absolutely win you the game. Hitting Carnosaur into Cruelty, man, the value is just insane. It's like 4 cards for 1. That's more than Emperor, just for comparison. So, the fact that it doubles down as a removal also helps, because in a pinch you can always play this kind of deck, and you can see the curve is very, very nice suddenly. With Cavern of Souls you can go around control decks much more easily than normally, and with the Bat you probably get this sweet combo with Gix, and you know, you just protect your good stuff. Sure, that is always just making sure that in the end we win. On the sideboard I won't talk too much. I kind of thought about sideboarding in Gix command, you know, here, but I actually wanted to try Extract the Truth, and that would be the card I would probably remove for best of 1. So all in all, I enjoyed the deck. It's not my style, but if you like creatures and you like, you know, this fun factor of just what will I draw, what, you know, 11 mana of value for 6 mana, this kind of stuff, this might be your jam basically. So yeah, that's kinda it, guys. I don't have anything to add. Like, I can talk for 15 minutes, alright, but nothing worthwhile. So yeah, thank you for watching as always. I really hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the late video, but yeah, it was rough, but I think we did it. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and see you tomorrow.